everyone, welcome to the channel. It's your favorite YouTuber, L to the W, back again with another video. So DHL did in fact drop off the AC compressor, and she's a beauty. Look at that. Look at how nice, clean, shiny that is. And it is in fact an AC Delco, not like this old thing. Look at it, all rusty, and I guess it was nice looking when I first put it in. So yeah, so first step is we have to measure some oil coming out of that compressor. But before we do, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, because I'm providing great knowledge and entertainment to everyone. So basically what we have to do is figure out how much tag oil is in this compressor so we can fill this one. So give that a shot. That's not good at all. Maybe this compressor failing is my fault for not having enough oil in the system. Unless because I haven't used the AC in a while, the oil's somewhere else. But there's really nothing in there. So now I'm going to have to look at the specs, and I'm just going to add enough oil for the whole system. I'm going to go ahead and let that sit like that and let the oil run down to the bottom. We'll come back, and seeing how I have an obscene amount of these orifice tubes, I'm going to go ahead and replace the one I got. Better be safe than sorry. Doesn't hurt seeing the system's open. Wow, that's not looking too healthy. That could be a problem. Damn. No wonder the AC system kept freezing up. This shit's like tar. Holy crap-a-moly. Wow. You know what that looks like? Somebody added stop leak. I wonder if I even changed that out the first time. But that crap there sure does look like friggin' stop leak, the way it's glued. And I bet you that's why the thing was freezing up. Damn. Glad I checked it. Really hard to do it one person. I'm gonna hook that up. It slides in here like so. Golly, I hope that thing's okay in there. Yeah, there was a green O-ring, so I was in there. But I bet you the guy I bought this car off of put stop leak in here. Although I thoroughly flushed everything. Wow. I actually thought about it, and I forgot how much oil is on the outside of this compressor, so that probably just blew out. So the instructions say add 2 ounces, and I'm actually looking at this oil and it looks pretty good. So I don't think there's a bunch of junk in the system. I think that piece did its job. Damn it, everybody's gonna get on to me if I say it wrong. The orifice tube did its job, because basically it's a series of filters designed to protect your compressor nest. So we look, the entire length of this thing is filters. You have filter here, it's like a check valve, and then it's all filters. So all right, there we go, right word, orifice tube. All right, so let's go ahead and add our PAG oil, and I have a switch that I need to add here. So maybe somebody's wondering why there's an open hole here. There's a pressure switch that goes right here, right there, and even it looks pretty clean. So hopefully whatever that goop was didn't make it through the system. When I did this car, that evaporator is very easy to flush. I mean, I flushed the living crap out of it. Stuff shot out of it, so. But I do have a feeling somebody put some stop leak in there, because that is just like goop. Don't ever use that stuff in your system. Just get the right stuff. That's the plug that was in there. Here's the switch. And I know I should probably have used my head mount for the GoPro, but I don't know, I don't feel like digging it out, wherever it is. There we go. Really no right or wrong way to put this in, but I just can't remember where the best way the wires lay are. So then a set of these ring pliers will help tremendously if you ever have to do any type of C-clip job like this. They fit in there really nice. These are actually Craftsman. This was before Harbor Freight ever came to my old town. I definitely had. They also sell these in reverse, where you squeeze them and they open up. Okay, damn it. This is not the fun part of the job. There we go. Now GM calls for a PAG 150. That's the equivalent to what they're going for. I'm gonna put about 3 ounces in here. We'll put in here in the suction port. Alright everyone, very tired, very sore, very defeated out to the W coming to you, man. This Grand National has officially kicked my ass 2-3 times over on this AC system, man. I've done a lot of AC systems before and I've never had any problems, at least not like this. So let me explain to you what's going on. So I was convinced that the system was holding vacuum. The gauges showed a vacuum. Everything was good. I proceeded to put Freon in it, and I didn't film it. I was just kind of tired at that point. So the car calls for 48 ounces. So I got two 12-ounce cans in it. By the time I started putting the third one, and this is still here full, the compressor stopped cycling, which was a sign of kind of like it was too much pressure, and the gauge was reading high. Should have been around 35, 40 pounds, and the low side was reading 60 or something, which gave me problems. So I went ahead and shut the system off. The high pressure line that was right here was scorching hot, so I decided to go ahead and evacuate the system, pull the Freon out, and do a test. So I started opening everything up, checking for clogs in the lines and all that, and then I got to this piece here, which is called the evaporator dryer. So this helps remove moisture from the system. So it sits right here. When I pulled it out of the car and got it here, oil came pouring out of that. You can kind of see right here all the oil that's on this mat. It was all over the floor, got on the wheel of the car, everything was a freaking mess. I blew this out, which is called your evaporator. I blew this out and oil. I got a little bit more oil out of that, so I'm going to have to flush that later on. I'm going to go to the store, get some flush and a new evaporator. I can't friggin' win. So yeah, so now I'm going to have to replace those two pieces because for some reason all this oil was in it. And here I measured what I captured out of it, and that's almost 6 ounces. If you remember, I put close to 3. I put like 2.5 ounces of new PAG oil in the compressor. I knew it called for 2, but I figured because the compressor was so dry, it blew a lot more oil in, so I added like an extra 1/2 ounce, but that was way more than what I put in the compressor. So that oil isn't from the new compressor. That was already in this system, and I think that's why that line was getting hot, because the compressor compresses the Freon. It comes around here, and then it goes to the dryer. I'm thinking that thing was so plugged up with oil, it was causing back pressure through the system, and that's what was probably causing that to heat up. And I honestly don't know why the original compressor ended up purging all that oil out the high side like that. I don't know how all that, I don't know what happened amongst the things, but the only thing I could do now is replace that. I mean, the AC systems are not that hard. Really not. I mean, you got an evaporator, you got your condenser, you got your compressor, and that's your three main parts. Some systems have an expansion valve, which can cause issues. I had one on an Equinox. Expansion valve went bad, and the AC would get hot at a light. This car uses the orifice tube as the expansion valve, so oh golly, man, I tell you, I can't freaking win. So yeah, last night I couldn't sleep. I went and tore everything back out of the car. I blew the lines out. Like I said, I checked to make sure there was no obstructions. Make sure that the air blew through these lines. Make sure it blew through the condenser. I blew out the evaporator. I did get a bit of oil coming out of here. So, like I said, I'm going to flush this piece back out because oil came out of here, but it didn't come out of anywhere else. I think the dryer pretty much caught a majority of it. So, golly, man, this is more friggin' money that I don't have, or I don't want to spend on this damn thing. I can't say damn thing. It's a beautiful car. But I need to get it to my dad. And I just want this saga to be over. I want to work on the 91. I want to get in here and do stuff. So let's go run the auto parts store, get a new one. Alright. Uh-oh. Alright. So what am I doing with spray paint? Well, when the Grand National was blacked out, everything was blacked out, including all the air conditioning. So here's my new accumulator dryer. You might be able to see all the sanding marks in it. I've sanded it down, and wow, this paint is not working with me. But yeah, I got it sanded down and cleaned. Oh my god, this paint is old. Well, this can be a disaster. Story of my life. Damn it. Well, anyhow, if this won't work, I'm going to have to buy another can. But anyhow, yeah, I need to, before I put it in, I'm going to paint it black so it looks correct to the Grand National. I hope I don't have to get more paint. I tested this before I left. Guys, seriously, this is how everything is freaking going for me right now. So let me go put this down, the camera down, and I'll be back. There it is. The paint was just plugged up on the tip, but I got it. I think it's looking pretty good. Good thing, the only good thing with this heat is that should dry in about no time, and I could get it in and start getting the system back together. Next step is we have this, the flush. It's a compressed can, and basically you just put that tip into there, and then we're going to blow all that oil back out of here. So I'll have to disconnect it, and I'll have to hook up a catch can. That's probably going to be a little bit difficult filming, so I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog there. It's already about noon. I need to go ahead and get on the computer and start working on this, and I'll get back to this. So the next vlog, we shall have the answer. Is the Grand National fixed? Hopefully it's a yes. Like I said, AC systems usually generally are not this hard. I don't know why this one's kicking my ass so bad. I don't, anyhow, thank you everyone for the support. Please subscribe if you haven't. Give a thumbs up. Share this with your friends. Let's hope grow the channel. Hopefully I can get the Grand National out of the garage into my dad, and we can start on Project 91 Z28. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.